My favorite position is a 10, like everyone knows, but like Max said, and also Vinny said to me, I can play in different positions, so it doesn't matter. And eventually, in the game, you switch so much around that you end up in a left position or a right position, deeper position. So it doesn't matter actually.
Dann bleiben wir Reihe 1, Julian Wolf für die Welt.
Ja, hallo Ismael, auch willkommen von mir in München. Es gibt eine Geschichte aus deiner
Hello, Ismail.
Kindheit,
Welcome to Munich. There's one story from you growing up as a kid that was very touching. You had wrong positioning of your feet, and the doctor said it's not quite clear whether you could walk at all. Now you're a world-class footballer. You signed for Bayern Munich. This is like a sporting miracle, a fairy tale. Your parents did a lot for you to get proper treatment. Is that correct, what I just said? And what does it mean to you to have walked that walk?
No, it's true. I had some problems with my feet when I was born. My parents made a lot of sacrifice so I can be able just to walk and have a normal life. And eventually, because I'm Muslim, I believe in God, and I think it was all part of God.
Okay, next one, please. Uli zögert noch. No? Dann hier links Manuel Schwarz für die Bayern.
Hallo. Wie haben Sie in den letzten Jahren oder in Ihrer Karriere
How did you in the past years see Bayern Munich? Did you follow them at all? What does Bayern Munich mean to you?
What I noticed is when Vinny came that they played a different style, a lot of movements in the team, a lot of intensity. I experienced it myself. So no, they play very good football. They're very intense, always looking for goals, and that's a play style that I like.
Dann jetzt bitte Uli Köhler für Sky.
Well, we saw at the World Cup that you were a kind of center forward up front. Okay, here is Harry Kane. So this will be also a competition, but for yourself, what you answered before, can you precise it? Did the coach, Vincent Kompany, talk to you? What he expecting from you? Okay, you have to play different positions. You love the number 10, but maybe also once a while when Harry needs a rest, also center forward. So can you talk? What did the coach told you?
I didn't talk with the coach about that yet because I was focused on my injury to come back, and I think today or in the next days we will talk about the rest. We take step by step.
Step by step. Mario Krischel wieder bitte.
There's also the topic about you speaking many languages. Could you precise that? How many languages are there, and what languages?
I speak 5 languages: English, Spanish, French, Arabic, and English and Dutch. And in 6 months, I hope German.
It seems you are really talented, so German will not last long until you can speak it, huh?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. No, I like languages. I like the different cultures to learn about it, and yeah, that's why I speak it a lot.
Elisabeth Schlammerl ist die nächste.
Was hat für Sie den Ausschlag gegeben zum FC Bayern?
What was the decisive point that made you go to Bayern Munich?
Because it's one of the biggest clubs in the world. I think that's for sure, and also their play style suits me, and that they give me the confidence that to develop here more as a player and as a person.
Sehr schön, dass ihr interessiert seid. Dass Max noch keine Frage bekommen hat.
It's interesting that Max didn't get a question so far.
Der Kicker.
Selbst schuld, sorry.
Eigentor.
Ja, Max, jetzt gab es natürlich
That was an own goal. So Max,
einen Bericht über
yesterday there were reports about
Kannst du da ein bisschen was zu sagen?
maybe the selling of the 5% of the Bayern Munich limited. Well, I'm not involved in that. It's part of the club, the registered club. But what I know from Bayern Munich and what I learned again today is that the club is always thinking about how can we stay stable in that sometimes crazy footballing world with all those transfer fees. And I'm pretty sure that our president, Herbert Heine, and his colleagues are pursuing this. But I'm not at all the right person to talk about this. Yesterday, it was released that Armindo Sieb is going to be sold. Now there are 3 players that are not playing any role in the plans. How high is the likelihood that there's going to be some movement? Is there any deadline until when you want to have reached an agreement with those players to leave the club? Well, the deadline is September the 1st at 8 o'clock p.m. That's when the transfer window closes. Well, the transfer market after a World Cup is a bit different than normal, but it's still uncalculable, really. So we have some 2.5 weeks left. We communicated clearly, internally and externally as well, how the situation is. It's not easy to make those decisions and to give the players the news, to break the news to them, but it's part of the business. And now there's some movement every now and then without us being able to communicate it. Aston Villa was talking about Joao with us, but we're not going to be able to reach a deal with them because it just doesn't fit really. There are 3 parties that need to find an agreement, and so far we haven't had an agreement yet. Max, adding to that, with Harry Kane, it's all signed. What's the situation with you? Have you a contract offer as well? Well, the situation is that we are in talks, and the supervisory board is going to make the decision. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to try to convince people by doing my job and by doing what I do. And Herbert Heine said the supervisory board would make a correct decision, and that's what I hope for as well. Tomorrow is the start of Jürgen Klopp as the German national team coach. Did you have contact with him already? He's not going to go to the Telecom Cup. And why isn't he going to come? Well, I believe he's going to be at the Super Cup. I believe he's going to be at the first game with the Stuttgart. That's when his work really starts. I believe that he has to coordinate some things in Frankfurt at the German Football Federation Center. A question to both of you.
For tomorrow, for the Leipzig game?
I don't know. I still had to talk with the medical team. See today, so I still don't know.
Okay. Und vielleicht nochmal an Max, dass ich es jetzt richtig verstanden habe.
A question to Max with Aston Villa and Palinha. It's not going to work out. No chance of an agreement.
Okay. Nicht weglaufen. Es gibt noch ein Foto wie immer. Das kennt ihr.
Okay, so don't run away. We're going to have a photo, as you know.
Mit Max.
Can you see me at all?
Okay, Dankeschön. Danke Ismael. Danke Max. Gut.
Thank you very much.
Wir sehen uns.
Thanks, every one of you. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.